If you have tried withdrawing money from your Google AdSense, or you've been watching your YouTube studio money just add up and you've reached your threshold, or you're close to your threshold, then this is information that you're already looking at, and you're looking to figure out what information do you need to withdraw your money from Google AdSense. Now, if bestie, you've been trying and you can't seem to figure out what you're inputting wrong or what information you need, I was there a few months ago when I got to my threshold, and I was trying to get this information, but whatever I was being asked to provide, somehow it seemed not the correct information, and every other video that I came across, I felt like it was not fully answering my questions. And I told myself, once I figure this out, then Bessie, I'll be able to come back and record this video and just let you guys know on what information do you need so that you're able to get your money. For me, it took over a month after I got to my threshold to get my payment because I had not yet figured this out. So Bestie, this video is to help you out. So another thing I'll be giving you on this video is recommending a bank that I was recommended to by one of the YouTubers on this platform. And the advantages about this bank is that their charging fee is low, and also the duration that you get your money after you withdraw it, it's within 24 hours. So I'll be able to let you in on the name of this bank. Unfortunately, it's not available in many countries. So bestie, if it's not available in your country, you can always check any other bank that's available in your country that is favorable to you in terms of charges. Okay, so yeah, so I'll be looking on this side because my laptop is on this side. So I'm in the office. I don't have the best lighting, I don't have my recording tools, so I'm doing the best I can just to ensure this video is out there and that it has gotten to your bestie. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so once you get to your Google AdSense, you will come to payment information. So from the payment information, you'll be able to see the threshold that you've gotten to your threshold payment. So I won't be able to touch on other parts of this on this video because I feel like by now, if you're looking at this video, you already have this information. But if that is not the case, bestie, do let me know in the comment section of what other things would you like for me to touch on in terms of withdrawing your money. Okay, sometimes maybe something that I can say is that sometimes you might notice that the threshold that is reflecting on your Google AdSense is different from the one that is on your YouTube studio. And the reason is that Google AdSense only update once in a week. And if it goes on for maybe a month and you don't see a difference or a change in that, you can always write them a feedback and they can be able to update your Google AdSense account so that you get to that threshold and you get paid. Okay, so other than that, if there's something else, bestie, do let me know in the comment section and I will be happy to answer that. Okay, so once you get to your payment information, so for me, so you'll come to manage payments. So from there, you'll be able, if you don't have, as of now, maybe you don't have any account that is linked to your Google AdSense, but for me, you can see I have one. So you'll come to add payment method. So just use this to be able to take you through on how you do this. Okay, so you don't want to add new check details because you understand that if you don't live in Europe or UK or I think those countries or those states, you come to understand that it's difficult to get a check because sometimes there are delays, maybe sometimes your address has issues, so it takes even longer to get your check, or even you don't get it at all. So I think the best thing for people who live outside Europe and UK for us, the best thing is to add a wire transfer. So you go to add wire transfer and then you have beneficiary ID, that's optional, so you don't need to fill it out. Then you have name on bank account. So name on bank account, it's your name, the name that you have indicated on that account. Okay, so you'll be able to fill it out. So for me, I have no suggestions because I had already filled this out. So I will add my full name. Then we have the bank name. So ensure you have the right bank name. The reason why I'm saying that is because, like in my country, when you say just Equity Bank, they don't recognize that because it's Equity Bank Group. Okay, so if it's a group, if it's limited, all that, you need to have those information, the right information. So you can always Google the full name of the bank that you're using. Again, I said I will be sharing a name of a bank that I use, that I was recommended to, that you can use. Okay, and I think that time is now. So for me, I'll use I and Bank Limited. Okay, let me just do capitals, I and Bank Limited. Okay, if you don't know the full name of your bank, you can as well also either chat them on their socials, or you can just talk to their customer care through an email, or if they have a WhatsApp number for the company as well, then you can be able to ask for that information. Okay, so when we come to the SWIFT code, so you'll be able to input the SWIFT BIC, so you'll be able to input the bank SWIFT code and also the bank code. Okay, so sometimes you're told you need also to include the branch or the bank branch, but that information is not necessary. If you include that, first of all, there is no space for all that information. Okay, so it will always bounce back as there is an error, there's something wrong with the information that you're providing. Okay, so include the bank, let me just confirm, include the SWIFT code and then the bank code. Okay, so you can go to Google and Google the bank code and the bank, or the bank SWIFT code and the bank code. Okay, so the bank code is the I think it's the ID of the location of the bank, or yeah, I think that's it, but I could be wrong. Always confirm that. So it's the SWIFT code and the bank code. Okay, so the SWIFT code for I&M is IMBL Kenya. Okay, and then the SWIFT code is 057. So once you do that, you can always confirm again what that is. So I'll just confirm to be sure. So IMBL Kenya 057. Okay, so you can copy this again and just paste it below, and then there you go, you have that. Then sorry, no, that's not the information. So here you're told to include your bank account number, so you'll be able to include that and then copy now that and paste it below. Okay, so once you do that, you're good to go. Then you can set it as a primary payment method and then save that. So for me, I won't be saving this because I already have this information again on my Google account. But bestie, I feel like whatever I've been able to cover on this, it should be clear enough for you and to be able to make the process more swift for you. Something maybe that I can note here is that if you input your bank code and your SWIFT code, which is IMBL Kenya and then the bank code, if they still give you a notification that maybe the information that you've provided is not correct, then you can remove the bank code and just include the SWIFT code. Okay, so sometimes it might pick both, or sometimes if they need more information, they'll be able even to pick the bank code. But if the SWIFT code is enough, then they'll just be able to pick the letters only without the numbers. Okay, so the SWIFT code only has letters. Okay, but I could be wrong depending on country to country, but in my country the SWIFT code only has letters. That's how you know the difference. The bank code are numbers, they're 3 digits. Okay, so always check if you input the SWIFT code, which is the letters only, and it gives you a notification that you've not maybe provided the correct information, you can go back and include the bank code. Okay, so the bank that I'm talking about is I&M Bank, and when you go to that bank, you can open a pay and go bank account. So the advantages of that bank account is that there are no monthly maintenance fees on that account. And also now in my country, withdrawing money from that account to your M-Pesa is free. And yeah, so you see you have no charges to withdraw money from that account to your M-Pesa. Okay, so I don't know, maybe if your country, maybe I know of Tanzania who use, is it Tanzania or is it Uganda and Rwanda? I think one of those countries who use M-Pesa as well. So you have the advantage of withdrawing money from your bank account to your M-Pesa with 0 charges. Something else I said again, this bank It's not located in many countries. I think, let me just check just so that I'm certain, and then I can come back and give you that information. So these are the countries that can have access to I&M Bank. So the first is Kenya. So I&M Bank Limited headquarters are in Kenya. And then also, if you are located to Mauritius, if you're located to Rwanda, Tanzania, and Uganda, so East Africa. So those are the only countries, unfortunately, that are able to take advantage of I&M Bank. Again, I said open a pay and go account. If you're outside these 5 countries, then bestie, you can always check the banks that are available in your country and check in terms of charges, which has the lowest charges and which will give you a more swift experience when it comes to withdrawing your money. I&M, within 24 hours, you've already received your money in your account, and you can now be able to withdraw it. Okay, thank you bestie for taking your time to watch this video. I hope it's everything that you hoped to hear or the information that you needed. If you need any clarification on this video, please do let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up bestie. That's how you help me to push the video to even a larger audience, and I'll see you on my next video.